Your heart is beating right now. Lub-dub, lub-dub. Normal, right? Here's the part that isn't normal. Right now, inside your blood, there is a piece of a dead star. Not a metaphor, not a story. The actual remains of a star that exploded billions of years before Earth even existed. How did it get there? That's what we're about to find out. To understand how that star piece got into your blood, we need to go back. Way back. 13.8 billion years ago. The universe existed, but it was almost completely empty. No Earth, no planets, no you. The entire universe had exactly two things floating around in the dark. Meet hydro and heli. Two little blobs of gas. One hydrogen, one helium. That was it. That was the whole universe. Just these two guys, floating in the dark, doing absolutely nothing. For 200 million years. 200 million years of nothing. Then gravity showed up. Now, gravity is basically the universe's most annoying force. It doesn't ask, it doesn't negotiate, it just pulls things together, whether they like it or not. Hydro and heli had zero say in the matter. Gravity grabbed them, squished them, pulled in more gas. More and more blobs piling on, crushing together, getting smaller, getting denser, getting hotter. Until the pressure became so extreme, so impossibly intense, that something ignited. The first star switched on, and the universe was never the same again. Meet Stan. Stan the star. Stan is big. Stan is warm. Stan is absolutely glowing with purpose. And Stan immediately gets to work. Here's something most people don't know about stars. They're not just sitting there looking pretty. They're building things. Inside Stan, under pressure you and I will never feel, atoms are being smashed together to make completely new things. Hydrogen becomes helium. Helium becomes carbon. Carbon becomes oxygen. Element by element, the universe is constructing the chemistry of life. Stan is a factory, a very hot factory, that also explodes sometimes, but mostly a factory. Now here's the important part. Every atom inside your body was first built in the core of a star like Stan. The calcium in your bones? Stan made that. The oxygen in every breath you take right now? Stan made that too. Stars are not just shining, they are manufacturing the ingredients of life itself. But every star has a hidden weakness, a single element that will eventually destroy it. That element has a name: iron. Here is what makes iron different from every other element Stan has ever made. Every element Stan produces, hydrogen, helium, carbon, oxygen, gives Stan energy when it forms. That energy is what keeps Stan alive. It pushes back against gravity. It keeps the fire burning. But iron? Iron takes energy away. The moment Stan starts producing iron, he stops getting stronger. He starts getting weaker. His glow begins to fade. The fire inside him starts to lose. And once a star starts losing to gravity, there is no coming back from that. Gravity starts winning. And gravity? Gravity has been waiting for this moment for millions of years. Stan's core collapses, inward, fast, unstoppable. In less than 1 second, less time than it takes you to blink right now, the entire core implodes. Temperatures hit 100 billion degrees. Atoms break apart. Matter itself begins to fail. And then, boom, a supernova. The most violent explosion in the entire universe. So bright, it outshines an entire galaxy for weeks. And in that single second of total destruction, everything Stan ever built flies free. Gold, calcium, carbon, oxygen, iron. All of it, blasted out into the universe, including the piece that will one day end up in your blood. But this is where the story gets strange. Stan's pieces didn't disappear. They drifted, silently, through the dark for millions of years. Just particles, floating, waiting. And then gravity showed up again. But this time, differently. Not destructive, not aggressive. Gentle, quietly pulling the pieces back together. Clouds formed. A new disk of gas and dust appeared. A new star ignited. And orbiting that star, a small, rocky, unremarkable planet. Our planet. On that planet, Stan's atoms found a new home. They became oceans. They became air. And then, slowly, over billions of years, they became alive. And eventually, after billions of years, those atoms became you. The iron in your blood right now? Stan made that. It lived inside a burning star for millions of years before it ever reached you. The calcium in every bone in your body, forged in a supernova explosion. Every single atom inside you has already survived something extraordinary. You are not just a person standing on a planet. You are 13.8 billion years of the universe, figuring itself out, arriving as you. So the next time someone asks what you're made of, the honest answer isn't skin and bone. It's stardust, the remains of a star that had to die so you could exist. Stan would want you to subscribe. He literally exploded for this. Don't let it go to waste.